Devin Haney is looking for a New York commission to change the outcome on his loss versus Ryan Garcia due to the failed test that Ryan Garcia had recently. A lot of people said he was passed and his sample came back and he got cleared and everything else. That haven't been the case. That's why Devin Haney is in this situation. He wasn't really preparing to sue Ryan Garcia or to feel like he got rigged. The fight was he didn't try to do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't try to get in a position to where he wants to sue Ryan Garcia to get to try to make excuses for his loss. I mean, at the end of the day, he took his loss like a man, shook his hand, said the better man won at the end of the fight. And I know the 3 pounds kind of bothered him, but at the end of the day, he didn't really make too many excuses, man. He kept it pushing. He just wanted a rematch. That's all he wanted, was basically a rematch. Devin Haney said nothing different than what Ryan Garcia said after Tank Davis fought him. After Ryan Garcia fought Tank Davis, he had more excuses than Deontay Wilder. He said, I had a rib injury. I had people on my team setting me up. Same stuff Wilder was saying. I had people on my team setting me up or giving out information. Ryan Garcia says that everybody believes it. That's when I know the biasness is in. And then also, when Ryan Garcia says, oh, the weight was an issue. Why was the weight an issue for Ryan Garcia? So why is 3 pounds an issue for Ryan Garcia, but 3 pounds ain't an issue for Devin Haney? That also shows biasness. So at the end of the day, I have no problem with what Devin Haney's doing. The representatives of Mr. Garcia have publicly suggested that the ostarine was found in trace amounts. In fact, what does that mean, trace amounts? I understand that. The sample was 35 to 60 times the amount. So right now, they're pushing for New York to discipline Garcia beyond converting the outcome to a no contest. He wrote, it's been done before in the Olympic sports, and in the case of Lucien Boutte, when he tested for ostarine following a 2016 bout against Badou Jack in Washington, D.C. Now, this has happened before. And for some reason, people feel like this never happened. And they want clean boxers in boxing. And I've seen in baseball, people make ridiculous statements about certain things. And I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. A lot of people say that Victor Conte, he's behind all this. He wants Ryan Garcia to fail and everything else. I've never seen, because I watch sports more than anybody. When everybody was saying Mark McGwire was a cheat and he did steroids and everything, allegedly, everybody knew that. He still comes back to his old team, St. Louis Cardinals, and he was a baseball coach. He was a hitting coach. He was around players every day. So why would you let a drug addict and a drug cheat hang around professionals that basically everybody said that he ruined the game? Why would you say a guy who ruined the game, why would you let him come back and coach and teach these guys everything that they shouldn't know, allegedly? Because if you let a criminal or a guy who did a crime around people who are innocent and they're in the same profession, isn't that dangerous? Isn't that what people are saying about Victor Conte? But at the end of the day, though, it's a bad situation. I wouldn't want nobody to go in there and have a situation. I don't remember everybody saying Triple G was using excuses for the PEDs when Canelo got caught. I've never seen Canelo say Triple G was lying on him. He set him up. Victor Conte set him up. Nobody did. It was just a substance that he tested for, just like when Ryan Garcia case. And nobody's really losing their mind about it. But Haney has attorney Pat English, who released an 8-page letter to the commission's top 2 directors and its chief medical officer and lead attorney. So these guys have attorneys. They have everything. They know what this is about. There is a blemish on Mr. Haney's record. He was placed in an unsafe fight under the NYSAC jurisdiction. The bout was made a mockery. In addition to the PED use and prohibited use of IVs, after the bout, Mr. Garcia admitted that missing the weight was a tactic to give him an unfair advantage. As there was no second-day weigh-in required by the commission, thus it is impossible to know what he weighed in on fight night. This is why, after setting forth the facts below, we request that Mr. Garcia be disqualified, which is more fitting than a no contest in this situation. And that's something they requesting. And people will say, well, I think Devin Haney's going too far. I felt like Canelo went too far when he was suing Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya went out and got Canelo $350 million. $350 million. And he turns around and sues the man. He sued him. He got him a 10 fight deal for $350 million on the zone. On the zone. Canelo filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles federal court against Golden Boy Promotions CEO Oscar De La Hoya and exclusive U.S. broadcaster partner DAZN on 10 counts, including breach of contract and intentional interference. I'm the pound for pound #1 in the world. I'm not scared of any opponent in the ring, and I'm not going to let failures of my broadcaster or promoters keep me out of the ring. I filed a lawsuit so I can get back to boxing and give my fans the show they deserve. So Canelo did all this now. This lawsuit comes off the heels of more than a year of distrust and bickering between Alvarez and his promoter, along with the return. Come on, man. Like, why is this even a huge deal? Why is this a huge deal? The 30-year-old Alvarez saw his proposed May return against 168 holder Billy Joe Saunders is canceled due to the coronavirus. After the discussions for a September return fell apart largely due to the lack of live gate, rumors of a November return hit a dead end when it came to the light, claiming Alvarez was violating the terms of his deal by not seeking a premier opponent. A premier opponent. They wanted a top-of-the-line opponent, and Alvarez was willing to compromise according to the complaint, but DAZN failed to present a new offer. So what did DAZN failing to present a new offer got to do with nobody from Golden Boy ever promised anyone that Canelo would fight any specified opponent. We simply agreed to put on the kind of premier history-making fights we worked on together in 2019. Canelo's beef is with DAZN. They're the ones refusing to honor the contract. So Canelo was blaming DAZN. He was blaming Oscar De La Hoya for problems he had with DAZN as far as the top fights or fighting the best. And instead of him focusing on that, he put everybody's attention on Oscar. Oh, my problem's with Oscar. It's with Oscar. Oscar don't got a platform. So that's why I'm saying it's fans again pushing little narratives about stuff. And as you look in 2024, instead of it being about Canelo having fights with DAZN, the platform that he's still dealing with and reaching out to, getting PBC to work with, sounds like he got a lot of power. Then in this situation, 2024, people try to say, well, yeah, Oscar and Canelo, they still got problems. It's WWE. They don't got problems. Oscar knows, Oscar's basically being used as a scapegoat. And at this time right now, Oscar's still doing business with him, so at the end of the day, it doesn't really look like it's a real beef. It just looked like something that was put together to kind of give Canelo time to have an excuse of why he's trying so hard and everything else. But I want to see that same energy with Devin Haney, though. Devin Haney's suing for something more serious. Not because like Canelo, because he don't want to fight a certain person. Come on, man. Get out of here. That's all I got. Like and subscribe.